You're eating salad every day, drinking green smoothies, choosing whole grain everything, and you feel worse than ever. Your stomach is bloated, you're running to the bathroom constantly, and you can't figure out why healthy eating is making you feel terrible. Here's the truth that nobody wants to tell you. Some of the foods you think are healthy are quietly destroying your gut. Hey everyone, welcome back to Health Decoded. Today we're talking about 5 so-called healthy foods that are actually wrecking your digestive system. And before you click away thinking this doesn't apply to you, I promise at least 3 of these are sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's start with the first one. And this is going to surprise a lot of people: raw vegetables in large amounts. I know, vegetables are supposed to be healthy. And they are, but hear me out. Raw broccoli, raw cauliflower, raw kale, raw Brussels sprouts. These are all cruciferous vegetables. They're packed with nutrients and fiber, which sounds great. But here's what happens in your gut. These vegetables contain tough fibers and compounds that are really hard for your body to break down when they're raw. Your gut bacteria have to work overtime trying to digest them. This creates a ton of gas, bloating, and discomfort. If you're eating a huge raw kale salad every day thinking you're being super healthy, you might actually be irritating your gut lining. And if your gut is already sensitive or damaged, raw vegetables can make things worse. Now, I'm not saying never eat vegetables. That would be crazy. But try lightly cooking them instead. Steaming, roasting, or sorting vegetables breaks down those tough fibers before they even get to your stomach. Your body can absorb the nutrients better, and your gut doesn't have to work so hard. You get all the benefits without the bloating and pain. Second food, and this one is everywhere right now: protein bars and protein shakes. Walk into any store and you'll see hundreds of these marketed as healthy, convenient nutrition. The problem is most of them are filled with things that destroy your gut. First, there's sugar alcohols like xylitol, erythritol, and sorbitol. These are added to make the bars taste sweet without adding sugar. But your gut can't digest sugar alcohols properly. They sit in your intestines and ferment, creating gas, bloating, and diarrhea. Then there are artificial sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame. Studies show these actually kill off good bacteria in your gut. Your gut needs good bacteria to digest food, make vitamins, and protect you from bad bacteria. When you kill the good guys, everything falls apart. Many protein products also have tons of additives, gums, and thickeners to improve texture. Things like xanthan gum, gar gum, and carrageenan. For some people, these cause serious digestive issues. If you need extra protein, get it from real food: eggs, chicken, fish, plain Greek yogurt. These give you protein without destroying your gut. If you must use protein powder, choose one with minimal ingredients and no sugar alcohols or artificial sweeteners. Third food, and this one makes people defensive: whole wheat bread and whole grain products. You've been told your whole life that whole grains are healthier than white bread. And in some ways, that's true, but modern wheat has problems. First, most wheat today is heavily processed even when it's labeled whole grain. It's ground into such fine flour that your body treats it almost like sugar. It spikes your blood sugar and then crushes it, which stresses your gut. Second, wheat contains gluten, and a lot of people have some level of gluten sensitivity without knowing it. You don't have to have celiac disease to react badly to gluten. Gluten can damage the lining of your gut, creating something called leaky gut. This means partially digested food particles leak into your bloodstream, causing inflammation throughout your body. Third, modern wheat is sprayed with chemicals like glyphosate right before harvest. These chemicals kill bacteria, including the good bacteria in your gut. If you eat bread every single day, you're getting a daily dose of these chemicals. I'm not saying you can never eat bread, but try reducing how much you eat and see how you feel. Many people notice their bloating, stomach pain, and fatigue disappear when they cut back on wheat. You can try sourdough bread made with ancient grains, which is easier to digest. Or just eat fewer sandwiches and toast and get your carbs from potatoes, rice, or oats instead. Fourth, food. And this is in almost every health food store: kombucha and other fermented drinks. Wait, aren't fermented foods supposed to be good for your gut? Yes, fermented foods can be beneficial. But kombucha specifically has issues for a lot of people. First, kombucha is very acidic. If your gut lining is already irritated or inflamed, drinking something highly acidic can make it worse. It's like pouring lemon juice on a cut. Second, kombucha contains yeast and bacteria from the fermentation process. For some people, especially those with candida overgrowth or yeast issues, adding more yeast makes things worse. Third, many commercial kombuchas have added sugar and fruit juice to make them taste better. You end up drinking what's basically a slightly fermented sugary beverage, and sugar feeds bad bacteria in your gut. If you want the benefits of probiotics, try plain fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, or plain yogurt in small amounts. These are less acidic and easier for most people to tolerate. Or just take a quality probiotic supplement. Fifth, food. And this one is in every smoothie and healthy recipe: almond milk and other nut milks. These seem like healthy alternatives to dairy, right? But most store-bought nut milks are terrible for your gut. Here's why. First, they contain almost no actual almonds or cashews or whatever nut is on the label. Read the ingredients. It's mostly water, thickeners, and additives. Second, they're loaded with carrageenan, a thickening agent extracted from seaweed. Carrageenan causes inflammation in the gut for many people. It can trigger bloating, cramping, and diarrhea. Third, many nut milks have added sugars and natural flavors, which are often chemicals that irritate sensitive guts. Fourth, some contain oils like sunflower oil or canola oil, which cause inflammation when consumed regularly. If you want to use nut milk, make your own at home or buy brands that only contain nuts and water with no additives. Or just use regular milk if you can tolerate it. Many people who think they're lactose intolerant actually tolerate milk just fine when they remove these other gut irritants from their diet. Look, I know this is a lot to take in. You're probably looking at your pantry and feeling confused about what you're supposed to eat. Here's my advice. You don't have to throw everything away and start over. Just start paying attention. If you eat one of these foods regularly and you have digestive issues, try removing it for 2 weeks and see what happens. Keep a simple food journal. Write down what you eat and how you feel a few hours later. Patterns will emerge. The truth is, everyone's gut is different. Some people can eat raw kale salads every day and feel great. Others can't. Some people thrive on kombucha, while others feel terrible. Your job is to figure out what works for your body, not follow what works for someone else. Real healthy eating isn't about following rules or eating what influencers tell you to eat. It's about choosing real, minimally processed foods and listening to how your body responds. If a food makes you feel bloated, tired, or sick, it's not healthy for you, no matter what the label says. Thanks for watching Health Decoded. If this opened your eyes to something new, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop a comment telling me which of these 5 foods you eat regularly. I'll see you in the next video.